Hello, my name is Drew Thomas. I am the founder and president of Onero Technologies. It's a company I founded in California, USA, and we specialize in doing automation, robotics, software, things like that for the warehousing industry. And you might think warehousing is probably not super exciting from a standpoint of technology, but we're kind of actually at the cutting edge of technology right now, and that's because of the rise of e-commerce. We all get on our phones, we all get on our computers, we order a lot of things online now, and we expect them to come to our door quickly. We expect them to come to our door accurately. And in the background, there's a whole infrastructure that folks like myself build in order to properly guide the folks that are in the warehouse, in order to help the operators that are there get to the product faster, move it around easier because maybe it's heavy, those types of things. Traditionally, warehouses were full of forklifts and steel rack and a lot of people walking around. But now, today, things have changed, which is where reskilling the labor force is kind of important because we have both the need for folks to do the programming, the software that helps guide where to go within the warehouse, and then outside the warehouse, with the whole supply chain is becoming more and more automated to make things more efficient, as well as mechanical engineers, electrical engineers, to be able to design this stuff, to put it together. We deal a lot in robots, so we're kind of at the forefront. A lot of these robots you see walking around online, on TV, the ones that are dabbling with the humanoid style robots, some of the folks in my industry are the ones that are putting those in place as trial units first, because there is a need to move a box around where maybe there wasn't a person before. So we're not actually replacing people in the workforce from a standpoint of automation. Our goal is to make them more productive, enhance their work. And it's been happening in food and beverage production for 100 years now. So it's fairly new to the warehouse industry, which is a great opportunity. Folks with skills, IT teams, because there's a lot of networking involved. It's pretty important, and it's a big industry. It's growing, so that's where reskilling really helps. And being able to just interact with the technology. Some folks, they really enjoy when we put some robots out there on the floor and they bring the product over to them. So it's just a shelf that gets moved around by what looks like a big Roomba vacuum cleaner. But the person has to stand there now and pull the items out of it because there's some things that robots just don't do well. So we are excited to be at the forefront of all sorts of technology. When it comes to edge computing, we're doing a lot of things with dabbling in AI, machine learning. In order for a robot to be able to grab a box and pick it up, to know what it is, it has to learn from failures. So machine learning is important. The cybersecurity, because we need to make sure that the systems that are put in place in these warehouses are not susceptible to an attack from a hacker from outside. And a lot of the warehousing software that keeps track of everything has to communicate up in the cloud. So there's a significant need for folks in the IT industry as well. Internet of Things, IoT, and it's actually IIoT in our world, the industrial Internet of Things. So a lot of the sensors and devices that are out there are communicating their status. It's communicating if there's a problem, if there's something dirty, if there's something that's too high of a temperature. We have some companies that I work with that do risk prediction analysis with AI, and we work with the LLMs and large language models, but not just by themselves. We got to make sure we put in a vector database and have folks that know how to do database programming. So analytics is another big part of the warehouse industry. So when we talk about automation, just remember, it's not just robots. We do robots, but there's also the software component. There's the IT component. So electrical engineering, mechanical engineering. It's an exciting time. I love being in this industry and getting to see cutting edge, sometimes bleeding edge technology and put that type of stuff in place. So just keep that in mind. Have a great day.